Hello. Stuck in the Dungeon features crude language, adult humor, and is not suitable for all audiences. This has been a content warning. Hey everyone, welcome back to Stuck in the Dungeon.
On that high note.
Someone say hi.
High note, I'm Dad.
Today we are joined by...
Rhodin? Eric? Rhodin.
Whichever one you want to be.
Kyle, I'll be playing Satrix.
I'm the son of rage and love. Tranquility Jones of Hangover. I have a hangover. This is Tranquility Jones, I'm hungover.
And last but not least...
Kate/Macha. Mostly Macha.
Mostly Macha. Last week...
Oh, hi, this is Trent.
Oh yeah, you should probably say that next time.
Last week, a good bit happened. The group reconvened after doing some recon and investigating into what the Sons of Tranquility were planning. In doing so, Vodt and Rhodin went back to the cart to tell Macha and Satrix what bombshells they have found. After that, the group gets some rest because they haven't slept as much in the past few days. While that is going on, Vodt tries to disguise their cart as a traveling merchant stand. When a Sons of Tranquility peacekeeper walks by on his patrol asking Vodt if he wanted to bring the cart into town. Vodt then calls him a country bumpkin and proceeds to explain the governmental regulations of his business in the Elder Tree Concord. In doing so, insulted the peacekeeper. He left, and while that happened, after a little bit after that, Macha went on patrol in the woods, keeping watch and making sure no one was following them or sort of sneaking up. While that was happening, Macha was suddenly alerted to a little rustling in the bushes, which led to her being ambushed and then captured by the Sons of Tranquility, taking her to the holding cells and interrogation room below the bathhouse. While that's going on, it's been a few hours, and going back to the cart, Vodt, Satrix, and Rhodin notice Macha's disappearance. Them putting two and two together realized they're gonna have to go save Macha, and think that she is in the holding cell below the bathhouse. Vodt then turned the cart invisible. They made their way speeding into the town of Sodale. Now, during that time of the ambush, Macha wakes up in a holding cell. It is dripping and wet. She takes a look at her surroundings and notices one of the guards who's posted up in front of her cell is holding a piece of paper, sort of like handing it to Macha. She grabs it and finds out that that is their casino head security, Elword Delph. Macha is then led into the interrogation room. While the group is having a full frontal assault on the bathhouse, killing the peacekeepers inside and converting a lot of the people who are using the bathhouse, they secretly make their way into the interrogation and holding cell below the bathhouse. Group of Vodt, Satrix, and Rhodin met up with Elword and Macha down there. We come into right below the bathhouse and the holding cells. All the guards have been killed. There's a ruckus upstairs. Elword has currently opened up the door to the interrogation room, and Macha is walking right out of there.
I gave him a stone last time.
Yeah.
What did he do with it?
You see Elword grabs a stone and puts in a little leather sack that he has under his robes.
Hey,
What do
Rhodin.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up?
I know we just did a lot of killing upstairs, but I just wanna let you know, man. Don't feel bad about it. There is no point trying to rationalize or reason with fascists, okay?
No, I understand that. My concern with these people here is the families. These peacekeepers, they're part of families, but they're also more enthralled under Arlon.
Misinformation's a hell of a thing. I think if we take this guy down, they might be okay.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take a whole lot of therapy to get him back on track.
At this point, it's I consider Macha more of a family because we've been through thick and thin together. So them kind of going down, they stood in the way of what essentially is my family. I want the best for all of these people, but there are tiers too. There are people that I really want the best for, and if the lower tiers stand in my way, well, they're in my way and have to be dealt with, I guess.
While they're having this conversation, can I loot the corpses?
Yeah.
Cool. What do I roll?
And give a general investigation check.
Not a survival?
No.
Okay. That's a 16 plus investigation, so that's plus 4?
From all of
Soft 20. Cool.
the peacekeepers that are like dotted around, you find like a handful of 20 pieces of gold,
Word.
5 peacekeeper robes that some of them are bloodstained in different spots.
Do any of them have short swords?
Huh?
Any of them have, like, short swords I could use?
No, a lot of them have clubs, you notice.
Clubs. Would you consider that, like, a standard one-handed martial weapon?
I think it's a martial weapon.
Okay. I want to
Yeah,
take...
it's
Oh, if it's a simple
pretty sure
weapon, then yeah, I'll take 2 of them, and I'll have those be my makeshift scimitars for now.
Yeah, I think they're D4? D6?
Check the book in a minute.
Does Maka look like shit?
Yes.
Yeah,
very much
Maka
so.
is mechanically at 1 HP.
All right. I'm also super hurt, but I'm gonna go on throw a healing word on you for 6, just to give you a little bit of resist. Something.
Elword chimes in. So, Maka's told me most of what has gone on.
What are you doing here? How'd you get here?
I-
Sorry to be so abrupt. It's just a shocker.
Oh, I got here about a week ago.
We left about a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
How'd you get here first?
Magician never reveals the secrets. I'm not much of a magician. I have a sword.
Our
I'm
head,
smart.
Our head of security does reveal his secrets, though. Can I try persuade?
Nah, I'm not.
Okay.
Some things have to be kept secret.
Left up to the imagination, as it were.
Yeah, I'll let y'all spiral with that.
Somewhere in the Badlands, there is a vault, and this vault is full of identical people, all named Elword. Rumor is, if you go to this vault, you hear the murmurings of each and every member of the Elword group. They're just saying, Elword, Elword,
Are they saying
Elword!
Elword or Love?
Well, sometimes they say,
Is that his real name, Love?
No, my name's Elword.
Love. That's the L word, right?
No, it's just ELWORD. I don't know where you came up with the vault idea, but
What?
The L word. Can we start calling you the L word?
please.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how much damage I could do with these clubs.
oh, I thought you were asking to hit him over the back of the head out of character. I thought that's what you were pantomiming over there. I was like, why?
No, I would never hit Elward. I was the one who offered him the 10 gold pieces a week.
So, what is your plan here? Like, obviously, one
I'm
of you
going to
got
murder
captured.
someone.
Yes.
I feel like encouraging this group of people to, you know, follow down a path of self-destruction that is just completely unnecessary and antithetical to, like, you know, having a worthwhile time on this planet that we're on is not cool. So I feel like we should probably get in there and completely disrupt whatever this cult is trying to do. Plans range from turning them into werewolves, which, you know, was not popular, so we're not doing that probably.
That would not be a good idea.
Not here.
I agree.
You don't want a town of werewolves.
What about just
I agree.
one werewolf who they would then all turn against?
In a way, it's poetic because they're already animals, and by they I mean specifically the leader, whose name I am Arlon. Arlon. Arlon's basically already an animal. He's just hiding his bestial side behind a mask.
A wolf in sheep clothing, if you will.
Are you saying I should cut off his face?
A wolf in shepherd's
Yes.
clothing, if you think about it.
Okay.
Go.
I want to go skin a guy's face if I can.
Elward
Sorry,
just
I'm...
like stares at you like in the most like quizzical. How would you skin someone's face?
It takes a crazy kind to change the
with
world.
a
Elwood.
knife.
That's
I
darker
don't
than
want to
I
go
expected.
farther into that. I'm going to go over here and unlock the cells.
Yeah, that was going to be what I wanted to say. Should we let all these guys out? Do you think they'll help, or do you think we should like help them get out before we start to go like murder people? Because I'm in a murdery mood today. I don't know why.
Satrix is on the verge of becoming Hannibal Lecter for this universe.
I'm going to open the cell doors and let them decide what they want to do. You see, Elward proceeds to go and take the key off one of the dead peacekeepers and opens each of the cells containing people.
I'm gonna nudge Vodt real quick. Like, prisoners, you're free. We have a place in Newlander that you're more than welcome to come stay. Have you heard of Super Heaven?
You see the one other person in the cell starts to stir. They have, like, the little chameleon with a gem on the head sort of, like, shakes that person in the cell awake.
Yeah.
I walk into the cell door
Oh.
and I say, "Hey, you're finally awake. Got you crossing the border like me in Rhodin over there."
Kyle, describe your...
Non-player character.
Yes,
Yeah,
my
your
non-player
NPC.
character. He is a what looks maybe like somewhere between his 20s and 40s male human with a bunch of question marks after that. He's wearing kind of like a just very standard like suit jacket, almost like a vest, not really the actual.
Kyle's playing the Riddler.
Yeah, kinda. No, that's a good way to describe it. He kind of looks like the Riddler, but it's more of a black and brown, like, three-piece suit. And yeah, he's holding a chameleon who has kind of like this big, glowy crystal at the end of his face, where horns would be on a chameleon. And he just kind of stands up and he goes, "Oh, hey, who opened the doors? Who are you guys?"
Hey, you're finally awake. Caught you crossing the border like me in Rhodin over there.
Can I roll a history on that guy? Because I feel like he would look kind of familiar.
Yeah, roll history.
Either way, that's a 13.
You sort of are coming into consciousness, so it's a little bit hazy. The voice sounds a little bit familiar, and you can pick out, like, familiarity in the faces. You've seen them around the campus a few times.
Yeah. Have I seen you at the Arcane College in Newlander?
Has anybody really seen anything? Because, you know, the way that the visual cortex works is like you're seeing things on a delay. It's like the light passes, and then a few seconds later you process it. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's like how illusory magic's foundations are, you know?
He walked past him.
No, I'm standing in the doorway. That's like an opposed something. I'm like...
I Misty stepped past him. I know he has that spell.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You
This is an
can't.
anti-magic.
Nope, you
I
can't.
tried to Misty step past you. Hey, where did all my magic go? Host? Do you know what's going on here?
Everyone starts at level 1 in this tutorial.
You see Elword sort of walks up. First off, name?
My name is Ratty O Host.
Uh,
Applied Magical Sciences for Broadcasting Sound Waves. That's my major.
Oh,
I'm getting a minor in investigative journalism.
Radio.
No, it's Ratty O.
Yeah, I know, you have a weird accent, but I have, like, the standard Newlander accent. Radio.
So, like, am I free to go?
yeah.
What's the ocean in this world called? He has one of those mid-blue sea accents.
Blue Sea accent.
Mid-blue sea accents, yeah. Like, they're really popular on that... Oh, what's that new upstart methodology for spreading words across the magical waves?
They're called, oh, gosh, I can't remember. I might need to contact... I need to
think
get
you-
out of this basement.
I think you're talking about the flim flam machines.
The flim flam?
Yeah.
No, that sounds almost sciencey enough.
Did Kyle come up with a name for this? Arcanacast, yeah, that's it!
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the one. Sorry.
Sorry,
Yeah, no, on the Iconocast network, where we upload every other Sunday. Is Sunday a day in this universe? Thanks, God. I appreciate the answer.
Soul Day.
Yeah, Soul Day.
You see as quickly as he wakes up and comes into Radio Host's self.
as quickly as he wakes up and comes.
Debatable.
I can
Elword
roll
sort
for
of like
nuts.
steps to the side and like, yeah, you're free to go. Get out of here. Survive.
Cool.
whatever
As
you
he
want.
turns around, he changes into one of the random peacekeepers who's watching him, and he just walks away.
Y'all saw that too, right?
See you, dude. Good luck.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
His like skin just waved into a new color.
I'll catch you on the radio waves.
How do you do magic? How'd you do that? Huh?
He's gone.
You see Elward like sort of like from his little leather pocket, or what the little pocket thing he has. They put the moonstone leather pouch. He picks out his notebook and sort of like scratches some notes in it and puts it back. So what's your plan
You're
going
the
on
one
from
taking
this?
notes, dude. What's your plan? You've been here a week longer than us. You know more about it than us, except for Rhodin, probably.
I still want to go skin some faces.
I've just been keeping an eye on the peacekeepers, their routes, who they're guarding, what time they're guarding, and stuff like that. Basically, I can't really get that far in there because I just showed up, killed a guy, took his robes.
Are there torture tools on the wall of this dungeon?
Give me a perception check.
Okay,
I'll help.
cool. Doesn't matter, I rolled a 2 twice.
It's a little bit darker.
Wait a second.
You see
Hold
a
on.
jar of toothpicks.
No, I'm not going to waste that.
You, like, as you're trying to look around, like, a little bit of the water from the roof and ceiling from the bathhouse, like, come down and hit you, like, right in your eyes.
Oh, God. Oh, I can't even do anything. I can't turn my eyes around. Oh, God, this sucks. Oh, sorry.
I
What's
walk
going on,
over
guys?
to a table, I pick up a jar of toothpicks, and I bring it back, and I'm like, I think this is what they used to torture us with. I'm pretending I got a natural one, but I did not roll. I just wanted to make toothpicks exist for
I mean-
reasons that I don't want to explain.
They could, like, you could use anything as a torture device, basically.
They put them under your nails.
I was thinking like in your nostrils, like between your corneas, in your ears, all
That's
kinds of crazy
twisted.
shit. Yeah.
So
I have a phobia, and it causes me to think of things like that sometimes. It's really gross.
what? How much
Like
noise?
I have a fear of things going into places they should
We
not
crashed a cart into the
I used
building,
to
if that's
work
what
with
you're
a deli
asking.
slicer, a meat slicer. You get those intrusive thoughts a lot with that.
Yeah, I did that briefly at Cannon Green, and I was like, what if my hand went through this?
I've always thought about
Like your
into your gums.
Oh,
Man, I
no.
always think about shoving
You
my
can
hand
cut all
into like a
this.
Oh, I
ninja
am.
blender.
But yeah, that was like the number one where I was just like, why am I thinking about this?
I mean, I don't know if you should cut this necessarily. I feel like us being unhinged is well, okay.
I feel like that's a main draw
Yeah,
for our podcast.
I would just like to note that I had no fear of the meat slicer where I worked,
I mean, it worked with
and
the
it was
water jet.
manual completely.
I do still
Yeah.
want to know what would have
With
happened
no
if I put my hand in a
weight
ninja blender.
A lot of things, none of them good.
No, of course. But like, I want to know how much of my bone it would cut through before it stopped.
Depends on what kind of blender it was.
Like the
Robo-Coop,
really
it'll
good
never
ninja
stop.
blender, like the $800 fancy ass like
feel like
8-blade
it would-
ninja blender.
Looked like a Mortal Kombat fatality.
God, I hope
I feel
so.
like there's a supernatural episode where that actually happens.
Yeah, it was the Four Horsemen. Yeah, okay, so the Four Horsemen episode is supernatural, right? There's pestilence, war, gluttony, and I think greed. And when gluttony shows up, it comes in on like a fast food restaurant. He shows up and just everybody in proximity has like an AoE cast on them instantly, where they become like ravenously hungry. And these guys are fucking like shoving their hands into live fryer oil to scoop fries out and eat. It was a really messed up. This is season 5 of Supernatural. It was meant to be the original finale. It got like really dark really fast.
That's really cool.
Yes.
It's like the
I
first
might
5
have to
seasons of
watch that show
Supernatural are,
now.
like,
Yeah, no, seriously.
Top
At least
tier.
1 through 5.
Yeah,
I'll
1
do
through
my
5
best.
is where it's at. Then they like have a lull, and I didn't watch anything after like season 10, I think, or 9.
Anyways, I still want to go rip off Arlon's face, like, with my talons if I have to. Are you guys, like, good with killing this guy?
So Elword chimes in. How much noise did you make coming in here?
Oh, sorry. I meant to say, we crashed the cart into the
Started
building.
a riot, if you think about it, but we're the only
Also,
ones
there are
rioting.
caltrops and fog everywhere upstairs.
Okay, so this just went hot.
Yeah,
All right.
I really want to kill something today.
So now that it's gone hot, no more. There's no stealth anymore. Y'all, the moment you crashed the cart, you just threw stealth out the window, basically.
Cool. You got any, like, oil?
No. Why do you need oil?
Start fires, obviously.
Do you not?
We're going fast and loud. I'm going to blow up everything if I can.
Do you not have like a fire starter on your person?
I have a flint and tinder, but, like, I need oil. I mean, like,
have you
real
never
fire.
combined oil and fire, Elword? The L?
No, I have, but I thought
Can I use some animal fat from the things I would have had to kill to heal, or, you know, to feed our group? before my rations ran out.
Speaking of having items, I would like to find my stuff.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I have
Let me
nothing.
check my spell slots real quick. I might be able to
Fucker
help
still has
you.
my ring too. That was not good. That was a 10.
So, Maka, you were going around like ignoring the bloodlust that both Rhodin and Satrix have. You're just like going through the cells looking for stuff in chests. Elward sort of just like watching you do it is like, yeah, you're not gonna find it. They don't store items here.
Would you have an idea where they do store items?
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly where
Can
they
you
store it.
take me to that place?
They don't know I'm on your side, so do you
Hey.
want me to...
You should put some armor on and let's just do it, you know?
Oh, I have armor on. Do you want me to kill my identity? Or do you want me to go out first, act like I somehow survived the murderers that came into the bathhouse?
As he says that, I crack my knuckles. I'm like, we gotta make it look believable.
Here's what I'm thinking.
I can do that myself.
Elward, listen, man. I'm thinking we already started guns a-blazing. If you go out and sneak around, odds are it's just going to take you longer to get her stuff and get back here, right? So we may as well just all bets are off. Power through it, get her stuff, and then go take down Arlon at this point.
I'm not comfortable going anywhere with being so close to passing out, basically,
Oh,
and no armor.
Could she fit in my scale mail?
Yeah, she
I
could.
am small and like
I
5
give
feet.
you my scale mail. I drape my cloak over myself, and I get up in the air with my bow. It's like, all right, I'm ready to kill things. Let's go.
Elward
low on
like pulls
spell
out from under his robes. I mean, I have a whip.
I also hand her my 2 clubs if she wants.
Dual wield clubs. Yeah, I'll grab. What is it? Is a whip a martial weapon?
It's a martial and finesse.
Oh shit!
Oh, yep, I can
That's
use
really good.
martial.
Yeah, it is a
D6.
D4.
Does it have reach?
Yes.
That'll
Oh.
help you stay out of
10
trouble.
foot reach.
Just for a little
Yes.
self-referential
The
flavor.
D4 plus your dexterity
For a
modifier.
little self-referential flavor that only the people at this table will care about. The hilt of the whip is embellished with a snake pattern.
Yeah, snake whip thing.
And the name Sadie is just carved along the base of it.
Yes.
Property
oh
of
my
Sadie.
God,
Oh
that's
my
really
god!
it.
Now,
What a pull!
Oh.
keep the. Do not lose this.
Oh no, I will not. This is excellent. Thank you.
It is
Excellent.
from someone I knew in Creco. It is beloved to me. Do not lose it,
I will not.
or I will
Cry.
want a higher pay raise.
I definitely
And from
will not
your
lose
pockets,
it.
Maka. Your pockets.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, you rescued us. You want us to bump you up 2 gold? I can get you 12
Do we
pieces
just
a
want to
week.
make him a shareholder or something? I feel like that would pay dividends.
Yeah, you want to be like the office manager for when we're gone?
No,
I
like
thought
a
it was.
shareholder. Like his pay
No,
is
but
just
I mean,
incremental
like-
with the success of the business. That way, the better we do, the better he gets paid.
Yeah, like what he said.
It's
Yeah.
just a
Like
moving
actually
average.
give you real stock in the company to work it right.
I mean, you got here a week before us. Clearly, you have like arcane abilities that we can't even fathom.
Do you have healing potions too?
Or
Mine too.
cure wounds.
Two?
Do you know Cure Wounds? It's a cool song. Do you know it?
No, I don't really know it that much, but I did bring my 2 healing potions. I can give whoever one if they want it, but
I'm
Please.
chilling.
Me, please.
I'll
Here you
take
go,
one.
Maka.
Thank
I'll take one and
you.
just hold on to it because I'm not looking great, but I'm looking better than Maka at this point. So
I look
How are
fantastic.
you in potions again?
it's a normal healing potion, so it's 2d4 plus 2.
are we using the action? Action is full.
Yeah, that's during combat.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh wait, I can only use it during combat.
No, I was saying
No,
like
no.
the
Oh,
action or
gotcha,
bonus
gotcha,
action.
So wait, if she were to drink it right now, though, she could full heal
Yeah.
with it,
Yeah.
right? So
Oh.
just get the full
Oh,
8, so full 10.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna chug it too.
Fuck yeah.
people who know spells that I don't have my laptop because
What spell
there's
are
a
you
spell
looking
called
for?
Catnap. Does that constitute a short rest or a long rest?
I believe it is a short rest. Well, let me double check.
Also, DM ruling, how would we communicate spell slots in character, if at all?
I don't know.
Basically, I'm asking, are we allowed to? If yes, I can make something up on the spot. If no, I will not.
It costs
Like make up spells or.
Just the spell slots we have available to us to communicate that strategically.
I mean, you can be like.
I don't know if it's meta or if that's something we can actually do.
I would say you
character.
can be like, I'm good, or like I'm just about tapped out, or stuff like that.
Okay, so we are allowed to communicate it in game.
Yeah.
Okay, I can abstract some like lore for that.
Mhm.
Frankly, guys, my
So-
mana reserves are just pretty low right now.
So you'll knock out 3 creatures, and the spell ends early if you attempt to wake them up by shaking or slapping them awake. If the target remains unconscious for the full duration, they gain the benefits of a short rest.
Okay,
So it's a short rest, not a long rest.
okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify for sure.
Can you roll hit dice though? If you gain the benefits of a short rest?
Yes,
I
you
mean,
get
y'all can
all the
take a
benefits.
Short rest while you're sort of waiting down here if you want.
Cool. I might reverse that healing potion then.
Also, how much does a short rest last in this universe?
Like 30 minutes to an hour. It's like a quick little. You can redo your hit die and stuff like that.
I was gonna say, because like an hour, I imagine all the people in the bathhouse would be pruny at that point, so they'd start trying to walk out, and then they step all over my caltrops, and there'd be a fog cloud there. It just wouldn't be fun.
Oh shit.
The fog cloud disperses in like 10 minutes or a minute.
I want to say it's a minute,
Yeah.
but it hasn't been 6 rounds yet, technically.
it has.
But now it has, I guess,
Yeah.
after we release Macha. There's still caltrops all over the ground.
So with the healing potion and using all of my hit die, I am back to full health.
Oh, okay. Apparently, just as a reference, I have Song of Rest as well. So like at the end of a short rest, you also regain 1 extra 1d6.
Yes.
Okay, then I am.
I'll take that 1d6, because I think that's all I really need.
I'm gonna save that healing potion then, if that's okay.
Okay.
We
I'm
can go
1
back
HP
and
away
save
from
that.
full.
Save that.
Where do you find your hit die again?
It's based off of
Here, go to short rest.
your bard, right? I think it's a D8.
D8.
It'll
Shit,
do
where
it
is it?
automatically.
Where is it on mobile?
Oh, you're on the.
Either D8 or D6. I can't remember.
It's D8 for Bard because they got.
D6 is wizards.
Yeah,
That's what it
D6
is.
So you're
Only wizard, maybe sorcerer.
manage.
I think it's
I think
sorcerer.
sorcerer.
Imagine like your hit
Yeah.
die being a D4.
Take one rest.
That'd be fucked.
Gotcha.
It's when you play commoner.
Be like tankiest character, most like some shit.
If you're talking tankiest character HP wise, it's probably barbarian, but that's just because barbarians
Oh, I'm in.
fucking
oh, that's
their
the wrong
sheer
character.
chutzpah helps
Yeah.
them
Wait, what'd you
deflect
say?
damage.
Active rolling?
Their
should
health
auto-
pool is so huge
Auto roll.
too.
They can fight in their birthday suit and have better AC than I do right now.
So now that y'all are all rest and ready, you see Elword is sort of changing his peacekeeper robes more battle hardened. So he's sort of just like getting the padding from any of the dead peacekeepers and like sewing it into the padded robes he has now just to give some extra padding and stuff like that. He's adding some slices into the like cutting the fabric so they're more like agile and bend easier. He currently has his hair pulled up into a knot, and you see under the robe he cut like a little slit so his sword is easier to grab. Yeah, so you guys ready?
For what?
Well, you want to murder people.
Yes.
Busting skulls. Let's get
Very
Arlon.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's be clear, we're taking down fascists.
Yeah, take down a cult or whatever, and any notes or anything you find, give to me.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. Well,
I give him a quizzical look and go, maybe.
I pull
I
out a
thought we
sheet
were
of
your
paper
boss.
and I scribble a heart on it and I hand it to him. I
He-
found this after I made it.
Elward,
he puts it into his leather pouch.
if you kill Arlon, can you say you just took the L when he dies?
I'm leaving Arlon to you guys.
Oh, perfect.
Since you were more headstrong in doing that. I'm basically gonna try to get some people out of town, the ones around that seem to be fine, and I'll pop in a little bit.
All right, cool.
Listen, I'm starting to get manic. Let's go kill some people.
He sort of like gestures. Y'all can go up the stairs first.
Let's go.
I fly through the staircase.
Satrix flies up the stairs, followed by Rhodin.
I'll also fly just for the just for the fun of it.
Be the last to go up.
I use thaumaturgy to blow a cool smoke cloud past.
Maka goes
the
next,
stairs.
and down at the bottom of the stairs, Elward's like, Joe Vodt.
Yeah, I know, man. I was letting Maka go first.
But
so
it looks
listen,
so cool
Elward.
up here.
Elward, listen, man. Just listen, man. Okay.
Yeah, hey.
You gotta tell me some of your tricks sometime. I'll make it worth your while.
I might teach you, maybe.
I'll give you so many high five. I'll teach you accordion.
Roll a persuasion check.
Damn, I'd take that offer.
Dad, is he 19?
I do like accordions.
I finger gun at him as I walk backwards to the stairs, spin on my heel, and then go up the stairs.
All right.
I
Vodt,
assume, for reference, fog is now like probably rolling down through the stairs due to like the way air works and the fact there's a shitload of fog in the lobby. Probably
Oh
got
no, that
sucked
fog
down this
dissipated
way.
a while ago, but I used thaumaturgy to blow smoke clouds on my way up.
Oh, that works. Cool.
as Satrix and Rhodin get to the bathhouse, it is completely cleared out of the people. There is a little eerie silence, like the music that is usually playing throughout the town that you hear, it's not there anymore. The whole group makes their way in the bathhouse. What do you want to do?
I think we should head straight for the ziggurat.
Did we get directions to Maka's stuff? Because Elword was supposed to take us to that.
Speaking of, where is he?
He's right behind you. He's
I'm making sure he's staying right behind us.
No, Maka, your stuff should be in the armory.
Okay.
With what you told me in the interrogation room, you already been there.
6th floor.
Okay, so where all the just storage stuff is.
Yeah, they put a lot of the stuff in the same spot. So, and the weapons you had, they really liked. I also grabbed this off of the slimy guy that was interrogating you, and he like flicked you the signet ring.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you.
Yeah. So, just y'all gonna crack skulls? I take it.
Yeah.
I ready my bow.
All right. Well, he kicks open the door, and as he kicks open the door, you hear now music is just blasting throughout Sodale, and you hear like playing off of everywhere, just a loud, like booming voice. My family and sons of tranquility, Sol has just spoken to me just a few moments ago. Our domain has been made at this time for us to go live and be in our own realm of tranquility. Our time has come, family. Now go gather around the ziggurat of Sol to begin our preparation. You hear that booming throughout the town. Like where all the music was sounding, it is now replaced with Arlon's voice saying that on repeat.
Using prestidigitation or minor illusion, whichever applies better here, in my range, so the part of the town that we're in that I can affect, counter to his booming, if not overriding it, however you want to rule that, this happens, or at least this is spoken. As he reaches the part of his speech where he says tranquility. Jones here, Tranquility Jones. Everybody who's interested and enamored by music, fun, and festivities, come on down to the place you saw a card earlier. That's right. What direction did we come from?
Southwest is how we're parked outside of town.
Yeah.
Southwest of town through the main gates and slightly up the road a little bit. Just keep going that way until eventually you take a nap and you will wake up in the zone of tranquil festivities. Pay no mind to what your overlord is saying to you now. This is the real deal. I am the zeitgeist that you should hear. I am the Lord of Tranquility. I am Tranquility Jones. Your false prophet is now defunct and abandoned as he guides you to your own demise. And then there's like a drum, just like a heavy like boom 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 boom. And then there's like some dubstep going on after I finish.
Arcane step.
Sure, yeah.
Give a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
I'm acting.
You're
is
still
now a
trying to
regular roll.
convince a cult that was just told that it is their time to leave. So
Also, we determined acting was actually changing how you looked.
Yeah.
According to Liam.
according to the acting feat, if you use disguise self spell or
Okay, so
disguise.
yeah, it's based off of actual disguises. What is that?
What'd you get?
Lucky amulet. Lucky amulet. That's cocked.
Oh, damn.
What'd you get?
For the worst.
I'm going to use my temporal dice to add 6 to that.
Just a straight 6 or a D6?
No, it's just
Straight
a straight 6.
18.
Fuck yeah.
21
Damn.
for Arlon. Roll a d4. Because you did hit like a 30-foot radius.
Oh, that rolled itself and landed on 4.
Alright. I'll add that to the group of turn people.
Can I also add my other temporal die to that? Okay.
It is only attacks, saving throws, and ability checks for the temporal dice.
Okay.
So that was to persuade, but is there any way I could also roll for disrupting his broadcast in this area?
That's basically what it was. That was to disrupt it too. You did. And then it persuaded that many people. But he is booming throughout the entire town.
You're only booming in an area of effect.
Yeah, but in this area of effect, would that have blocked people from hearing the rest of his message?
Yeah, that's why you got the 4 people turned. That's who was in the area.
We got 4 people to give up.
So that's everybody who was here. That's
Yeah.
not just like 4 who were persuaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elword turns to you. Yeah, you definitely made yourself known. I guess it's going down at the ziggurat.
Cool, I fly.
I'm gonna squat down and say, Satrix, come back! Vodt, hop on!
Okay, I
Everyone
fly back.
roll initiative as you're heading to the ziggurat. The ziggurat is currently 300 feet from the bathhouse. 25 to 20,
Soft 20. Satrix is on point.
19
for
to
murder.
15.
18. Actually rolled well.
It's time to murder.
Alright.
It's a really
Vodt,
good
what's
feat.
your initiative?
8.
Oh shit, I forgot
Rhodin?
we were in initiative.
13.
Yeah, this is the high stakes, like,
Um,
quest shit that people come here for.
So how this encounter is going to go, Arlon is doing his ritual because of y'all stealing some moonstones and sort of hindering his plans to having him push it back from like 5 days in the future to like way ahead of schedule. Instead of him having to get a DC 20 religion check, he has to get a DC 35 religion check.
Holy fuck.
With that going on, he is at the ziggurat. You see, coming out of the bathhouse, around you, the pillars are lighting up differently. It's more of an active, alive light that's more flowy and not stationary and bright. How this is going to work is he is up there doing the ritual. He will have to spend his whole action to roll religion checks to get the roll off. At the same time, the pillars are going to go to their spires on their turn if they make it. Once they're in there, they are sealed in and will add another +5 to his religion checks.
Oh shit.
You coming out of the bathhouse do not know where the pillars are. All you know is that Arlon is getting people into around the ziggurat. So with that, at initiative 21, it's layer action. A layer action is
okay.
going to happen.
Fuck, lair actions.
And
In it now.
yep.
I just
have
hope
what's
there are
either
no
the best or
legendary
worst idea
resistances.
that might be available to us.
I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I have an idea.
I mean, do we just rush Arlon so he can't, or so he has, if he's using his action to do checks, he can't, like, fuck us up. Like,
Well, no,
let's be
because he
attacking.
could just choose to not do the check and retaliate instead.
He could also
Yeah.
just ask his body of people to like collapse onto us.
Also, how
I'm
do you rule
almost-
hindering actions?
I'm almost wondering if I can try to be an anti-Arlon in his speeches and continue what I've started, while we have like a secondary team go and try and like block the pillars if they can figure out where they are.
Okay, if that's the case, could I give him the help action when he attempts to do that by just saying that I'm trying to hinder Arlong by pestering and insulting him?
Sure, if you want to do that. After layer action is
I'll be
done,
your wingman, literally.
Satrix, you are 300 feet from the ziggurat. It is your turn.
Fuck. 300 feet?
Yes.
Okay, I want to use my free action to talk to the party and say, okay, what do you guys want me to do?
See if you can see where the pillars are going.
Heard. I'm going to use my full dash action to go 60 feet straight up into the air and try and take a look around for any of the pillars.
All right. Roll perception.
You're taking the pillars to Isengard.
That's a 12 plus 4 plus nothing because I'm not proficient. So 18?
18. With an 18.
Sorry, 16. My bad.
16. With a 16, you see from a distance that there are 5 figures on the top of the ziggurat, and you see 4 of them are slowly making their way down, with the 5th one standing there.
Okay, I'll use my free action again. Can I do that? Is that how that works?
Depends on what the free action is.
I was just going to yell down to them that the pillars are heading towards the individual towers, but they're at the top of the ziggurat.
Sure.
Cool. I yelled that to you guys.
Is that for your turn?
I'm going to use my bonus action to command Rice here to follow Macha and give her assistance when he can.
All right.
Pat him on the head.
Cool. I'm also gave you my armor, I'm pretty sure still, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to try and stick to the skies as best as I can.
All right. After your turn, Macha, you are up. Rice here is now following right beside you.
Okay. And we're 300 feet from the ziggurat and the pillars doing their thing and all that.
Yes.
Okay. I guess. Okay. So what exactly is between us and the ziggurat?
The town, filled with
The entire town.
a crowd of people slowly making their way. I have the map on my computer where I have crowds already. So whichever way you want to run, there are three roads in front of you from the bathhouse, one going straight, one to the left, and one to the right. What are you wanting to do, and which way do you want to go?
I guess for now, I still have my robe too, don't I?
Yeah.
Isn't it a good one?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm going to keep that appearance up to make it look like I'm one of them wearing one of their robes. So I'm going to hope that if I just start running through the crowd, they're going to think that I just want to get there because I'm so excited about what's going on. So I'm just going to run straight, just directly. It's the straight path, like one going directly towards the ziggurat.
From how the town is made, it's not made in a grid pattern. It's more of like a natural, like just going with the earth. So heading straight, they all are sort of the same way to the same amount.
Okay, so like same distance.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
cool.
just the 3 paths were how congested they were.
Gotcha. Then yeah, I'm gonna go straight.
Yeah. While going there's not a big group, but also not a small group, so it is gonna be sort of difficult terrain as you're making it through that way, so it's gonna half your speed.
If I'm taking the dash action, does that improve my speed even going through difficult terrain?
The dash action just doubles how far you can move, so it basically will be like
So
you
it,
just took a normal movement.
Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking.
Yep. Keep written down how far you are. Just keep track of how far you are.
Okay.
I flew straight up. How does that... I'm still 300 feet away.
Still
Okay.
300 feet.
Racier did follow Macha, so same pace. It can move 40 feet per turn, so it could technically get farther if it wanted to.
Yeah. Is that it for your turn, Macha?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Rhodin, you are up.
If I were to pick up Vodt and have him slightly hanging over the crowd as we were flying, would he be able to step on the shoulders of the crowd so that I could still fly at my normal speed, or would my speed be halved still carrying him, even though he's stepping on people's shoulders while I'm just supporting him?
I feel like acrobatics check,
I mean, you've had him on your back before.
but it's
I know,
half
but my
speed.
speed was halved.
Oh.
If
That-
I
That's the rule.
carry him like a harness, like
I feel like if we were to do that, I would also have to oppose grapple checks from the crowd unless we do something to get them to not like, oh shit, this guy's stepping on us, look, grab him or something.
I mean, 30 feet per second, I feel like is pretty quick. Like, I don't know if they'd have time to react necessarily. They're just people. They're not like...
I was gonna say your math might be wrong there because a turn is 6 seconds. A dash, if you move 60 feet, so it'd technically be 10 feet in 1 second, which is still kind of crazy.
Still pretty quick.
Just real quick, our total distance from the ziggurat was how many hundred again?
300.
300. Okay, that's what I thought.
It's about 10 rounds we gotta go through if we just go full speed.
Would
I want your ruling before I decide what I'm gonna do.
If I grabbed him by the feet, will we move at full speed?
If both of Satrix and Rhodin are holding Vodt, I will allow you three to move at once, but your turns will be connected until you let go of each other, if that makes sense.
Okay.
so like one per turn per, like as like everyone's like, except for me is one turn. And
Yeah, so basically, like, because Rhodin and Satrix are grabbing Vodt, they are in basically...
We're distributing weight evenly.
Yes, you're distributing weight evenly.
So, I have a plan, but it's a long shot, and for my plan to work,
Please don't tell me you need werewolf blood.
no, we're going to have to short circuit Arlon by barraging him with our magical abilities.
I don't know if I have
Rhodin,
any.
what do you want to do?
I don't want to leave Macha.
Macha has a dog.
I also I can go. Okay. Also, would I be able to carry Rice here? Like,
No,
how
Rice
heavy?
here, we have said is heavy.
Okay.
Technically
Wait,
a small creature,
can
but still
you-
very heavy.
But can you recall him to where you are?
I can summon him within 30 feet of me at any time.
Okay.
You can summon him to a place within 30 feet of you, or he has to be
Within 30
you?
feet of me.
He has
Okay.
to be within 30 feet?
No,
or-
no, I can
Okay.
summon them anywhere within 30 feet.
Then I'm probably gonna leave him behind because I
I
can
commanded
go
it to
real
follow
fast.
you, so it's going to come with you. It can move 80 feet with its dash.
I can dash twice.
Yeah, no, it'll be behind, but it's going to follow you.
Okay. So yeah, y'all, if y'all want to go fast, I will also be going fast.
Okay.
Team go fast.
I'll pick up Vodt and start going diagonally and.
I'll meet you there.
Satrix, let's do it. For
For
calling out, go
Voltron!
yeah.
I
Go
guess
fast, go
since
fast.
our turn is attached, do you guys mind if I take our free action?
Go ahead.
To the crowd, I say, stop believing.
Give a persuasion check.
That was a great song. I'm crying.
I thought that fun would be better, but really it was pretty short. Don't stop believing. But please do. 24.
24.
Good roll.
Arlon, with the constant going, he rolled a 17. Roll a d6.
2.
Alright, 2 more people.
Well down, Macha, we're going. Meet us
The
there.
distance.
Waving my arm like, go.
Alright.
We're going for speed. No one's alone. They're
All alone.
in need.
So, until... just to be clear, just until you three break up, your turns are going to be all at once. That makes sense.
This initiative will go so fast.
Yes,
yeah.
it will.
We can then, if we all dash, go 180 feet per round. Is
No.
that- Okay.
It is basically like if you're dashing, you have to dash at the same time, or you can dash ahead and then Rhodin will be left with Vodt, or if you both dash at the same time, Vodt will be taken, or if you drop Vodt and then go.
How many feet are in a mile?
A lot.
5,820.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
never mind. I was gonna
Ish.
say if we're going that fast, but apparently that's not that fast.
I was about to say a shit ton.
I was like, damn, we could be like the best postal service.
We need to make a
We could be
peasant
the
cannon.
Amazon drones.
After your turn, it is Elward's turn, who is left behind.
Oh no.
Oh shit, I forgot.
He said he was gonna do other shit anyways,
Yeah, he
run
said
interference.
He was gonna ditch us. He said he was like he was out of here. He's like we're not. He's not.
He said we deal with Arlon. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to be on stage. He wanted to like work in the wings. So
So he is going to do something.
You
Then-
do something, Elword.
Magic missile.
Another thing happens, and then at 1 on the initiative, Arlon is gonna use his entire turn to do the ritual. He has a +5 to religion. He has to get a DC 35. I'm gonna roll.
In other words, it's impossible right now. That's so cocked, you could never tell what that is.
Oh.
Are you shitting me?
Oh. What?
That's-
Wait, hold on.
That's not
I'm going to
automatic
use my
success, though.
I'm going to use my portent rolls to subtract 3 from that.
All right.
I was gonna say, Liam, I feel like with that roll, you have
I was
to...
going to lower the DC.
No, I was gonna say, oh, that, sure. Behind the screen, sure.
Mm-hmm.
But in front of the screen, for our audience, I feel like what you have to do is spontaneously try and do some kind of choir song as Arlon.
You hear as Arlon is still echoing throughout the town. I feel it, soul is rolling through me. I am gonna become as tranquil. I'll take all of your burdens and become the most tranquil person. You see as that he takes his staff, slams it down, and you see like light is chambering from the top of the ziggurat going up into the sky. And the DC is lowered from 35.
I was going to say, wait, my portent roll, that would bring it down to a 17 instead
Never
of a
mind,
natural
the DC
20.
is still 35.
Suck it.
Yeah, I'm not going to let him get any benefit.
The lack of singing means Liam took 1d4 psychic damage in real life.
No, they'll be singing.
In real life.
After his turn, it is back up to the lair action, where
Hopefully the lair action only affects the ground, because we are in the air.
If we ever do like a Battle of the Bands episode, it could be a Slayer action.
Good one.
That's pretty good. I love puns.
If we ever fight an Eldritch Brain, it could be a flare action.
after the
Yeah,
lair
that's
action
it.
happens,
That's our Stranger Things crossover sequence.
something is getting closer to something. Satrix, you were up.
I'm pretty sure my turn goes with everyone else, right?
Yes.
So
Satrix,
we're
Vodt,
going
and
full
Rhodin.
speed towards Arlon, I guess.
I would like to say, so I kind of have a plan. It's like, you don't have to kill a god, you just gotta make him bleed. He's claiming to be the most tranquil. If we attack him and he attacks us, that might drop the veil.
I'm gonna spew insults at him because he's an ugly fuck.
If we get him to show non-tranquility, maybe?
Like I said, I'm gonna spew insults at him. I know that typically makes people upset.
Yeah, I just might kill him.
Are arrows insults?
Yes.
They could be.
Then I'm going to do that too.
We should have done like how popsicle sticks are and written just like terrible jokes along the shaft of the arrow. And then when like they go to pull them out of their bodies, they're like, "Why'd the chicken cross the road?" The chicken was in... I don't have a pun.
Was impaled on this arrow.
The chicken was transported by the USPS to a packaging facility because it was already deceased.
So,
Anti-jokes.
Vought, Satrix, and Rhodin, you go another 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only
And
move
I guess
60.
at the same time,
Yeah.
you gotta stop. Go in that direction. There's a roadblock up ahead. Man, did you know that Arlon said there's a feast and it's in the other building over there? You see it over there? Do you smell it? And I cast Prestidigitation on a window, and if they happen to get within like 5 feet of the window, they might possibly smell some bacon.
Give me
There's
a
no
luck.
guarantee.
Give me a luck check.
Thank you. I wanted this to be as absurd as possible.
Yeah.
6.
People are still walking determined.
Not
It's
very
rancid
absurd
bacon.
after all.
They're like, oh my god, this window is shit. I accidentally make a stain of like blood on the window. They're like, ew, god. No.
Maka, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat so I can go real fast.
All right.
So
Poor fucking Rice here.
I said he was gonna maybe get left behind. So this
Keep
turn
following.
I can only use the dash as a bonus action the next 10 minutes. I can use it, I guess, twice per turn.
All right. So,
So I'm going to, I guess, just go straight again this time.
yeah, how far are you going?
So
Really
30
far, holy
times
shit.
4, 60, 90, 120, I believe. 120 feet.
That's pretty far.
Yeah. Just mark that down. How much farther do you have left?
It's 300, right?
Yeah.
By the way, who's tracking our distance? Because I'm not.
We're 120. We're,
Heard.
I think, 120 feet, right? Or no, we would only made it 90. So
90.
Yeah, because I went straight up originally.
I've got 150 feet left.
All right. Cool.
Damn.
After your turn, it is Elward's turn. He's doing something. Another thing's happening. Back
He's
to
channeling.
Arlon, who is rolling. That is a 7 that he has rolled. He is still maintaining the ritual. He is sort of trying to focus. You see there's lights coming down. None of the pillars have shown any like new motion or what they're doing as they're flying.
Speaking of, are we close to any of those?
The pillars?
Yeah, any of the, not like the actual pillars, but like, the people.
You can keep looking and see if you see them or something.
I thought you said
Yeah, because you said they were on top and they were walking down. Are we close to any of them while they were walking down?
They're at the ziggurat. You are still coming in. So, and they are on the move.
Oh my god.
We gotta take those guys out still.
So after that, it is back to these people's turn.
I know what my next persuasion check is gonna be. You guys like Creedence Clearwater?
Oh yeah. Maybe we split once we get like close to the ziggurat.
All right.
Sick. Just cast Fog Cloud on one of those people. Like one of the groups of people.
The lair action has happened. Satrix, Rhodin, and Vodt, you're up.
But if I were to cast Warding Bond on you, could we use you as like a tactical bomb? You gain +1 to AC, resistance to all damage, and any damage you take is split between me and you. So like you take half, I take half, but you get resistance.
Where are you gonna drop me?
On Arlon.
On Arlon.
Yeah, no, do that, yes. In fact, all you have to do is get me within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. That said, with that plan in place, this time I'm gonna look at the two of you and I'm gonna... How many Bardic Inspirations can I cast in a turn? Just one? Just one. Okay. Satrix hears the soft whisper in his ear and it goes something like this. Who's a pretty bird? Who's a pretty... You bird! And you now have Bardic Inspiration.
I don't know how to feel about that. I appreciate the Bardic, though.
Yeah, as you are still flying towards there, you make it how many more feet?
Would have been another 60, so
We're
we're...
150, and we'd be at 150 feet.
Okay.
It's still going to be a minute. You only have an hour of flying, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean...
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time. It's just...
I think
Don't
it's
forget.
4 hours of flying, actually.
Okay.
So.
Good. Just,
Thanks.
don't forget that you can't do this forever.
Oh, no, I know.
After it is y'all's turn. Maka, you're up.
I'm gonna go left this time. And yeah, another attempted 120 feet.
All right. Going left, there seems to be not many people going that way. So you do not, it is not rough terrain, technically.
Cool.
Yep. So you have sped way past Ryseer, who's just stuck in the crowd of the Sons of Tranquility believers.
Poor guy.
Is that it for your turn?
It is.
All
That
right.
just made me think of the meme of the hippos with the alligator. If you know what I'm talking about, you know.
After that, Elward's turn, someone else's turn, then Arlon
Elword, do a flip.
is gonna try to hold concentration for this ritual and have it work.
God damn.
Nice.
What?
Another natural 20.
I want to subtract
1.
1 to make it a 19 so that the
Yes.
DC doesn't go lower.
Yes.
All right.
I have the power of God and anime on
is
my
it?
side.
Is this die loaded?
Yeah.
It's like...
It's blessed by soul and tranquility.
By the way, I
apparently.
can't do that anymore, guys.
I did not bless that die.
That is it for his turn. On the lair action, you see the yellow pillar and the white pillar lights up a lot more, and you see 2 beams from each side, which is the top right and back left side of the ziggurat. They light up, and you see a beam goes out towards Arlon. He is now getting a total of a plus 15 to his roll now.
Oh god, we gotta kill your parents.
Can we take them down off the spires once they're up there?
No,
You
he
don't
said
know.
they were sealed,
Maka doesn't know.
but we know out of game.
After that, Satrix, You, Vodt, and Rhodin are up.
How close are we now?
We're at 150 feet.
So we have another like 3 turns to get up there.
Yeah.
Liam, can I roll a pure luck check to cast a spell I don't have?
No.
Please?
Let me
No.
check some things real quick. Let me look through my spell book. Hold
Does
on.
anyone have Expeditious
Let
Retreat?
me go back into like. Well, we're 150 feet away.
Correct.
Take 30 feet of movement towards him.
Okay.
What spells do you guys have that have? Oh, wait, no. One thing per. Okay.
Well, no, 30 feet would just be our movement. We would still have our action and our bonus action.
But we all have 1 turn, so we only have like 1 actual action.
Correct.
Is that only if we dash that gives us 1 action, or?
Dashing is an action.
I know, but like.
But
So
we-
it would be
if
if
we all-
Satrix wants to dash ahead, then you would be stuck with Vodt.
But if
or-
we all wanted to do like a different action besides dash,
yeah, you could do that.
We'd still be
Yeah.
together.
Would we? Yeah. Okay. So still only like we get to choose 1 single action
Yeah,
collectively. Okay. So.
because how I'm
Oh, shit, okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Leave the room, Liam.
Yeah, sorry, you can move that wherever. Okay.
I mean, there's a closet right there. You can just go in.
We're in the
We're getting in the closet.
Don't cut that. Oh, this is what we should call like one of our side contents. 3 dudes in a closet.
Alright.
Yeah. Bring one of the. No, we can't bring it. Come on.
I can't believe they fit in there.
It's kind of frightening.
So Maka, how are
Yep.
you doing? This is the out of closet talk.
You know, just going fast. The only thing on my brain is just gotta go fast. Just gotta go fast.
I loved how I threw them all together.
They are now one person. They are one being.
Yeah.
Turned into a
I can't believe I rolled 2 nat
monstrosity.
20s.
That's frightening. I feel like that lowers your odds of rolling more nat 20s.
You would think. But the odds reset each time.
I can't ever remember how statistics work.
5% chance of me rolling e20 each time.
I'm not gonna think about that too hard.
I know Trent hasn't thought of this. He has Dimension Door. I don't know if he stocked it yet, but Dimension Door is 500 feet.
Yeah. And you can take at least one person through
Yep.
Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't know that. And you're too far away to suggest it.
How has he forgotten that? Oh no. Oh my god.
The one thing that could have changed this whole thing.
Oh man.
Break. So, we're going to move 30 feet.
Okay. You move.
I'm going to fire an arrow at Arlon.
Okay.
I just hang onto his feet instead of whatever his hands are.
Oh no, that's not good. So that's a 6.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, yes, thank you. Plus. That's still a 17 to hit with all the bonuses that I have to archery.
17 does hit.
Heard. How far away is Rice here?
He is. How far away are y'all?
Rice here could move 40 feet if he was being hindered because his dash is 80 and it was following Maka.
So it's been 2 turns, so add 40 more feet. He went 30 initially to catch up with Maka.
And then he started going full dash.
Then another 40.
So 80.
100.
120. No, it'd be 120, wouldn't it? 110?
80 plus 3.
Oh yeah, I did my math wrong. Yeah, 110. Would that be close enough to give me the psychic damage because it's within 30 feet of me?
No.
Okay. Heard. Just had to check. Okay, in that case, he's going to take 13 points of piercing damage.
So if we're following the Pythagorean theorem, let's say 150 feet across 150 feet up, technically if we went into a diagonal, it would only be 212 feet to get to Arlon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
So we could get there faster. Also, that was just my first attack for 13 damage. I'm going to fire again.
Okay.
So where do you rule on the Pythagorean theorem? Do you think it exists or do you think it doesn't exist?
I mean, it does exist. And if you did the math, good for you for that.
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
We here at Stuck in a Dungeon only adhere to real raw mathematics.
16 points of damage.
Your
I
raw
want him to roll that
mathematics delivered for free.
concentration
Subscribe
check
today.
for that spell he's trying to cast to do the tranquility bullshit.
he is going to use a legendary resistance to maintain concentration.
I shot him twice.
So
He can't use it on the second one. You can only use one legendary resistance a turn, I'm pretty sure.
This has been a raw milk reference.
This has been 2 DMs, not sure which one is correct or not.
2 DMs, 1 die.
So, what was
So
the damage?
the first
for
one
the
was the
Talking about raw
13, the
mathematics.
second one was 17 points of damage.
So half of 17 would be 8, so he has to do a constitution of 10.
No, it's 10 plus half. So
If
constitution
it's
of,
any...
constitution
it's-
of 18.
No, it's half of the damage. So he
Oh,
gets a
yeah, you're right.
single
My bad.
attack, half of the damage.
I did mine bad.
Anything under 10 will be a 10.
Fair, I did mine wrong.
Alright. He has a plus 5 to Constitution saving throw. So he has to roll a 5 or more. No. Yeah, he has to roll more than a 5 to maintain concentration.
What is that?
He got an 8.
Shit.
He is still maintaining concentration with 2 arrows that have fired into him.
Nobody
Can we
likes you when you're kind of preachy.
DM, can we roll a luck check to see if one of those went through his knee?
He would not be able to be an adventurer anymore.
What is that? Oh,
14.
Nope, one hits him right in the shoulder, the other one grazes one of his obliques, basically, cutting into his elegant robe. After y'all's turn...
Your robe clashes with your eyes.
Back to Arlon's turn. He now has a plus 15 to religion. He has to get a 35, so all he has to get to maintain, to have the spell go off, is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Rolled
Which just
two
had
up.
2-0. Yeah.
RNGesus, please help us.
Ready?
I had a dream the
17.
other
He
night.
fails.
As
Low
a
rolls away, boys.
he is with the 2 pillars of light going into his staff, and then the staff taking all the light and sending it up into space. This is a scene for ages. Like, the air is thin. You can feel like the pressure of gravity, like, sort of getting heavier around the ziggurat. After his turn,
Can I add some flavor?
sure.
Off in like the fields, like kind of off to the side, like the newest people are sitting there. They're like at a festival essentially. They got their lawn chairs up because like they're last to go, and they are just like, "Whoa, man! The light shows of these things are amazing." You see, the scent of sweet smoke rises through that field.
I feel that.
Back at 21 is the lair action. Another thing happens.
You're a lair.
Satrix,
What are you doing in my lair?
Satrix, Vodt,
Are we gonna
and
move
Rhodin, you
30
are up.
again?
Are we following the Pythagorean theorem or no?
Yes.
Okay, then we only need to move 30 more feet to get to Arlon.
Yes.
We're at 100
Cool, we're going
it's
to
210 feet.
we're going to do the plan.
That's the power of raw math, baby.
Did I go? Because didn't y'all?
You're after.
Yeah,
Wait,
you're after this group, aren't you?
Wait,
think
no.
I think we
missed her.
skipped you. Oh,
yeah,
my bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Maka needs
There's
to
too
have
much
her
math
turn.
and everything going on. Maka.
Math, I mean math.
Plotting.
Raw math is real addictive. Get yours at any textbook in range of you. Check your local Barnes & Noble for mathematics.
Alright, so I am 30 feet away now.
Yes.
Do I see? So can I see the pillars still? Like what they're doing as they're going towards their spires?
You've noticed a few turns ago, they have left the ziggurat. Like, they're not on the stairs anymore. They're more on the ground. So you don't see where they are since you haven't entered where it is yet.
Gotcha.
But
Okay, so I'm 30 feet from like the entrance.
yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to take my full movement, just 30 feet, into the ziggurat. And from there, do I see any people who look similar to Rhodin, who like look like they would be Rhodin's parents?
Give me a perception check.
That's a 19 plus 4, 21.
Yes, you see Rhodin's tall in nature, but you see this man sort of like tall, has on he has on a sort of pink robe. He looks like Rhodin with a little less hair, and on his robe he has like a fanny pack, a little pink fanny pack also. You see he is with the granola confidence, I would say, is making his way towards the pillar. He is about 30 feet from the entrance of the pillar.
What exactly is granola confidence?
And
Liam?
is his fanny pack made of alligator skin?
With that, you don't know what material it's made out of.
Does it feel magical in nature?
No.
Is there anyone, like, next to him?
No, it is just him walking.
How close is he to me?
You would be at the entrance of the ziggurat, so he'd be about 60 feet from you.
Sidebar, I've had so many t-shirt ideas out of this session. I think I'm gonna open a red bubble for us when I get home.
Roll for Swamp Ass should be the first
Raw
one.
math, low rolls
Yes.
away, roll for swamp ass.
That's a good shirt.
We got 3 really good shirt ideas so far. That's just the stuff I'm aware of.
Oh yeah, I know that we have lots of good lines in here somewhere.
I'm going to... Oh, if he's 30 feet from the pillar and 60 feet from me, is the pillar, like, between us?
No, it is at like the corner. He is walking diagonal to the entrance of the pillar. You got to the entrance of the ziggurat, and you can see him.
So that's even further away.
Just to make it easy, he is 60 feet from you.
But how far is the pillar from me?
90?
From the angle she's at, are there any pillars that are closer to her than others, for one?
If you went to the straight entrance of the ziggurat, the one on the right side, so front right, is the same distance as the one on the left, but this one is the one on the right side has already been activated.
Okay, let's use this.
We're talking about the one from the southeast wall, right?
Yeah, so
Five
the
of these, right? So like 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagine it's equal, but there is a 5. Or not imagine it's odd, so that there is a 5.
there's a pillars on the, like, imagine these ones.
Okay.
So this one hasn't been activated yet. This one has been activated. These two have. The entrance is here. You came here.
So this one is not activated, this one is activated.
This one isn't.
Okay.
For all
That
you
one,
audio
that one,
listeners,
and
they're
that one, that one,
using
that one.
the dice rolling table
So
as
basically,
a
like,
surrogate
these
for the
two
ziggurat.
are
We'll post a picture of
activated,
that
these two are not activated.
Yes.
in the YouTube
And-
somewhere.
Is
Probably.
Rhodin walking towards
Or on Instagram. You guys will
this
see
one
it.
or that one?
This one.
Okay. So, like, he would be over here, I'm here, and it's like here.
Yes. Next turn, he will make it to the pillar.
Is the pillar within 30 feet of me? If he's walking, like, towards...
I would say it's 60 feet. If you use a dash, you can block him from the entrance.
I'm not putting them all up anywhere. I'm only sending you the other 2.
I was gonna say we have the Instagram we can post it.
I know. I'm saying that was a horrible picture of me.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that while you guys were pointing at the rolling tray.
And how far am I from Arlon?
Hold on, I just realized that's
you
not
would
what
have
it
to go
is.
up the entire ziggurat. So
Okay.
Oh my god.
Rolling tray is something else.
I think
Dice rolling.
we said the ziggurat was about 100 feet to go up there.
Okay, then
Somebody
I
decided.
will...
It's okay.
Can I see how close the other person is to their...
No, that is behind the ziggurat.
Okay. Then...
We got a plan for Arlon.
I did
Okay.
have a follow-up.
Hmm.
Is his stage like center?
Yeah,
Or- okay, cool.
yeah.
That's what I thought. I
Yeah,
just
it's the
wanted to
very
verify
top
that.
point of the ziggurat, correct? Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what I assumed.
Then I guess I'm just gonna run, dash, try to block.
Yeah, we're gonna pull a
Sad.
Top Gun
Okay.
Maverick on this guy.
Thanks, Macha, for saving my dad.
You run and try to block one of the pillars from getting in there. Oh, hey! Can I get through there? I'm
What would happen if we knocked
trying
him
to
unconscious
give my life
and
for
just
tranquility.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Well, because isn't it pretty selfish rather than tranquil to give up your life to have tranquility when you're leaving your son behind?
But I'm doing this so he could have a better life. So the whole community can have a better life just by one sacrifice. It could mean the benefit of hundreds of people. Wouldn't you give that up?
As a father, don't you think your son's life is more important than your community's? I mean, he's already said that he isn't going to take part in this. He's not going to cross over into the new realm.
Roll a persuasion check.
At this stage, we are like basically over the stage, and our next turn is I'm dropping, right?
Mhm.
Would I be able to see her?
Give me a perception check.
That's a 10.
Probably not.
He is going to do a wisdom
If you're doing
save. He has a +3 to it.
Yeah, you
Oh.
rolled
Eight. Little rolls away. I got an 11 on perception.
No, you do not see her from that height. You're looking at Rhodin's dad, and he sort of like, he was in full stride, like granola confidence walk.
He's
And
got
you
his
see like he
Birkenstocks
sort of
on.
like takes a half step and just stands there. He's not part of it.
No. I've been traveling with him for a while, and he has no interest in participating in this. He thinks that what you guys are doing is wrong and that Arlon is manipulating everyone.
I'm going to say that's a lot to take in at once. I'm not as balanced as I thought I would be. You see he like starts to sit down. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right, back up to the flying try.
Group huddle one more time.
Oh God, really?
3 guys, 1 closet.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought this was a one-time gag.
No, it's like
Let's see how you'll fit in there.
Ow. I want to do that every time. How is turnover going to work?
How's what?
How is turnover going to work when we separate?
It will go back to the normal initiative that I have written down still.
So it's the top of the turnover now, meaning it is my turn. Does that mean I will lose my turn?
If you,
Like if we do what we plan on doing, am I going to lose my turn?
Like if we just move 30 feet, or we don't have to.
I don't. You guys are dive bombing me, so I'm not sure.
Okay, we're pulling a.
so if you're dive
Top-down
bombing, you're
maverick.
already there, so you don't have to move anymore.
Okay, but
But
do I get my action because it's still technically my turn right now?
Yeah, if you're
Like,
dive
just
bombing,
use our movement
are
to-
y'all separate now? Are you
It
Yeah.
will be
We're
by
going
the time the turn starts.
Okay, we are back to individual initiative then.
Turn. So we drop Vodt onto Arlon.
Vodt, give me a wisdom saving throw as you're coming into Arlon's 30-foot radius.
Well, since he's falling, can we hold that until he gets to his turn?
yeah, I actually have another question about this whole thing.
Hmm?
So it seems to me that if we are congealed onto one artificial initiative turn, and letting go is a free action, I assume, because all you got to do is open your hands.
Yes.
It
Or
stands to
talons.
reason that this turn has an action before we revert back to a normal initiative. Am I wrong?
If it's a free action, like, say Satrix is up first, if you as a group were like, we're splitting up this initiative, then it would go back to normal initiative.
So it would be my turn.
Yeah.
And then it would be
My turn.
Yeah.
Rhodin.
Your turn. I
Yeah.
think we should just keep it like that.
Okay.
I'm still holding on to you. I haven't let go yet. We're just floating.
Cool. But I have let go, and I'm going to. Where is Rice here? Because Rice here is still following Macha. How close is Rice here to Macha at this point? It would have been 150 feet after everything.
Rice here's halfway to Mako then.
I was gonna say at this point I would say just divide her current movement by 2, and that should give us a rough destination.
Yeah.
Okay. In
You're
that
on
case, I'm just going to attack twice on Arlon from the sky again.
Okay.
Cool, so I rolled a 14 both ways, plus a lot. I want to say 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Cool, for both attacks.
Yep.
And I rolled a 15 for one and a 13 for the other.
Alright. His robes are getting a little bit more bloodied, and he is clutching onto his staff a little bit harder.
I want to say that's all I can really do on my turn, so I'm just going to stay in my same position and, I don't know, I'll turn around and I'll show my ass to Arlon and I'll smack it once to try and goad him.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah! Do I roll like a persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. That's not great, but that is a 15.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
You're a bird, so technically what you're actually literally doing is dancing to seduce this man right now.
Always.
Maka, you are up.
Seduction is his specialty.
Alright, so Rhodin's dad is sitting down now.
Yes.
I'm going to ask him if there's a way to deactivate his...
I messed up. I'm going to take the lair action
Oh,
first
you're
before
good.
you.
Oh, by the way, he had to roll concentration for my attacks.
What was it?
The first damage I did was, I want to say 16, and then the other one was 15.
I rolled natural 16 for the first one on Constitution, and a natural 15 for the other one.
Heard.
Going
Nobody
back
likes
to lair action, you see the third pillar, the pink one, lights up, and you see a third...
Beam of energy.
Yes, I was writing down the new modifier. You see a third beam of energy go channel into Arlon's staff.
I still have my free item interaction, don't I?
Yeah.
So I haven't technically moved away from Rhodin yet.
No.
Because I want to hand Rhodin one end of my 250 feet of rope,
Okay.
and then I want to whisper something to him. For the podcast people, I want to send him a text. You guys can keep going.
In universe, what's going on is Rhodin's pulled out his tin cans and handed one to Satrix. Satrix
I hand him
has
a
placed
rope.
it up to his beak, while Rhodin places the tin can on his ear, and they are whispering to each other in universe using... I really should take more notes. I forget what we named that.
Tin can technology.
Tin can technology. The precursor to... There will be an AT&T pun here one day, folks.
I think he called it the live wire or something like that.
That's what... Yeah.
Macha, what do you want to do? It is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Rhodin's
That one might
dad
be
if there's
copyrighted
any
already.
way
It might be.
to deactivate the spires.
No. Once you're sealed in, you're sealed in for good. That is, it takes your life force and all you've worked towards, and then as you're talking to him, he sees the pink color ping up and go directly into his staff. He's like, yeah, she's gone.
No.
And he just sits back down.
Oh man, that's sad.
By the way, on a less dour note, Ricer's now 190 feet up the tower.
Is there any way to destroy the spires then?
You just block someone from going in. They can't enter the spire. But the spires were basically a help boost the power to get to the new plane. Arlon can do it by himself. We were just along to help him see out his journey.
Okay. In that case,
He opens his fanny pack and you see he's munching on homemade granola bars. I'm sad.
not excellent that you're sad. I'm sorry.
Excellent.
I'm very sorry.
He's
I'm
all the
glad you're
chocolate
eating,
chip and
though.
yogurt
You probably
first.
need to eat. That's...
He gives a quick look at the pillar.
Can I trust you, for your son's sake, to not enter that pillar?
Sure.
Roll an
I was
insight.
gonna do that. Oh, wait, no, I wasn't.
You can roll an insight if you want.
I was gonna do Hello Darkness.
Hello, darkness,
It's
my old friend.
Copyright's
see.
coming for us again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to probably cut out that.
No, it was less than 30 seconds. We're good.
Fair.
It's a 10.
He seems like to you, he seems like a now grieving husband and father.
He's only now grieving? Man.
Can I ask him to come with me to help save his son who might be killed by Arlon?
Roll a persuasion check.
It's done. That's a 6.
You see, you ask him, you reach out a hand, and he just puts a granola bar with a note attached to it in your hand.
What does the note say?
If you want to open it up or not,
I'll open it.
that was meant for Rhodin, but you can open it.
I mean, I'll give it to him. I didn't realize that. He just handed me a note. I didn't know who it was for.
I mean, I didn't tell you to open it, but I just I'll tack that along to Another thing today, you see he just like is munching more of the granola bar. Can you just leave me alone, please?
Macha is the master of tact.
Is that for your turn?
Definitively has not.
In that case,
Okay,
if
cool.
he's just
I was thinking the same thing.
sitting there eating his granola bar, I'm gonna, how many rounds is 10 minutes?
A lot.
A lot, okay.
60?
That's a lot of rounds.
Oh.
1
Gotcha.
minute is 6 rounds.
Okay, gotcha, cool. I'm gonna take my dash action.
You're basically Philip
Again.
Fry in the episode where he drinks too much coffee.
Yeah.
Futurama.
Okay,
Uh,
so how many feet up is Arlon from where I am?
100 feet.
100 feet.
More man.
Then I am going to take my dash action, and then wait.
You've heard of Mormons, now you're ready for more math.
As she runs up the pillar, it's just Rice here just made it 200 feet and goes, oh, has to run after her again.
Racer shows up at the entrance all happy and like wagging her tail. And then Macha just zips straight up the ziggurat.
Is Macha Naruto running? You're going real fast. It's almost like a universal law of fantasy, I think.
I'm not
It's-
Naruto running. I'm doing like the the zip zip zip.
No,
like,
it's-
where
it's-
just
like when they're going through the
flashing.
trees.
She's flash stepping.
Yeah.
At least you didn't say Devilman Crybaby running, because that one's worse.
She's
You're like-
She's Sonic running, bro. What do you mean? She's got gotta go fast bug.
So I'm gonna take my dash action, so 60 feet, and then for the last 30 feet, I'm going to take my Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the autumn Eladrin phase step thing is wherever I land. I think up to 2 people can be
Charmed.
yes.
I'm sure.
Do y'all remember, so I don't have to look it up, is it within 5 feet or 10 feet of where I land?
I think 5 feet.
That's so dumb.
You gotta get real close because it's not like an AoE. It's technically
Touch.
on contact.
Damn it. Okay. Oh, that's, so why can't my walk speed be 35?
It's worth a shot.
I mean, I can't get closer than 10 feet and still use my step.
It's okay. In about 2 levels, you can ride Rice here, who can run 80 feet a second.
Is he Yoshi? Is she Yoshi?
Oh yeah, at level 7 they become a medium mountable creature.
Oh,
Bipedal?
nice.
No, but at 15th level they become a flying quadrupedal creature that you can mount.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just gonna use my dash action, get within 10 feet of him, and I'm gonna attack with.
As you come into 30 feet, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Oh my goodness.
This is why
Here,
I
use
gave
my
you
use
the
my dice
rope.
that I got.
The DC is 16.
Oh. Ugh.
Demon dice?
I'll use my mushroom dice. Oh, and I get a.
Are you within 30 feet?
No,
Okay.
So.
I'm over by Rhodin, who's holding my rope.
Okay. That's 3 plus 18.
18? Alright, cool. You're going to take half this damage. As you're running up the stairs, you see, like, sort of more... You see a Karen stone is just, like, rotating around Arlon, like a whole bunch of them. You take 6 points of damage as one of them falls onto you, but you sort of, like, dodge out of the way, and, like, the spiritual thing hits your ankle.
Cool.
Rhodin, you're up.
Oh, and I still have to attack.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Yes. Attack.
Because I can attack with my bonus as a.
You are the master of strings, Rhodin. I know you can do this.
The Closet Trio uses pantomiming techniques to psych out everybody in the room.
That
Dude,
is
don't worry. If this
a
works the way
16
if this works the
hits.
way I hope it does, it will psych everyone out.
He's going to use a reaction to throw up a shield.
He vomits a shield.
Dumb.
He's like,
No, one of the stones just like comes up and like blocks Maka's attack.
Super dumb. Okay.
all 3 of us did that.
Yes, we were
Is that
all
for your
ready
turn,
to
Maka?
throw up a shield.
Yeah, that's it for my turn.
So his AC has increased until. After Maka, Rhodin, you were up.
Alright, so for my action, I am going to cast Warding Bond on Vodt. So the spell ends while the target is within 60 feet of you, gains a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage, which means I take the same amount of damage. I'm just gonna let you go. About 50 feet up, and I'm gonna take the rope from Satrix and use my movement to,
Prepare.
Yeah, if he's here, I'm gonna go the opposite side of Satrix to the ziggurat.
Okay. As you get within 30 feet of him, give me a wisdom saving throw.
We said we were getting
I'm
within
not-
30 feet.
I'm not getting.
Oh, I thought you were saying you were getting right by.
No, we're not getting right by him. I have 250 feet of rope.
I'm moving just to the opposite side of the ziggurat, staying parallel height-wise.
Okay.
Because
Just
we're already a
moving
decent
opposite.
ways from him.
Okay. My bad. Is that for your turn?
Yeah.
But you were dropping 50 feet onto Arlon, right?
Yes, but he has warding bond cast on him.
So half damage +1 to saving throws.
You were going to take...
Only half
You're-
of
Wait,
this.
I have to make the saving throw first, right?
No, it's
No,
still like
this
falling.
is fall
This is
damage. There's no
falling.
real
You're-
saving throw.
Your resistance to
Oh,
it, and I take half of it.
Well,
so
real quick though, what if I were to Misty Step to accelerate and aim directly for him? Would that not also deal blunt damage to him if
Is-
I hit?
Would Misty Step accelerate? Because it's technically just
Isn't Misty Step only 30 feet too?
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm only dropping a total of 60 feet. That's half my movement, and depending on fall speed, I'm
It's
pretty sure
still
fall
like
speed by default
every...
is 60 feet, right?
No, it's a d6 for every 10 feet you're falling, no matter what.
Yeah.
right, you take half.
But they
You're
have capped it
you're
out
gonna-
to like 30 d6.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
only gonna
Have they
take a
made any
quarter
rulings for some?
damage.
Bear in mind, I'm wearing like half plate.
Yeah.
Have they made any rulings for someone falling on top of another living creature?
No.
No, they haven't.
So is
Technically,
Arlon
you
gonna
are
take the
going to
damage?
take
That's-
damage.
Well, I'm assuming I'm going to take damage no matter what. I'm
Yeah.
asking though, if I'm wearing heavy plate. You are basically dropping like severely heavy equipment on top of
Yeah.
it. If I
I
hit.
believe that is actually up to DM discretion because
That's kinda
he
why
makes the rules.
That's why I'm framing
yeah.
it as a question.
Yeah. Because technically, no, you shouldn't do any damage. You just take fall damage.
What? Then
My
I want to
game
drop
That's
it.
how. That's
But if
how.
we're using the
that's
basic-
how
it's.
that's how-
it's written.
Well, technically, it's not even
It sounds
written
like it's not
that.
written. So I'm asking because we're using real raw mathematics.
I
It-
mean,
it stands to reason
That's
that
the only reason I'm dropping him from like 50
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
because I thought it was gonna do
I will
damage.
have Arlon do a dexterity saving throw.
to dodge it
Yes.
and take half damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
I feel like that's fair because technically the rules for fall damage are very confusing when falling onto people.
It will be a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Just we have a person with plate dropping 50 feet.
Like, it's still gonna hurt.
He got a 16.
So he's gonna take
He's
half
gonna
of the
take
fall
half.
damage you take.
Yeah.
But Liam rolls fall damage.
I roll fall damage.
Oh, okay.
Because you're still taking half of this as well as putting half of the half onto Rhodin.
You're taking a quarter of the damage, no matter what.
You take 16 damage, not halved.
So then half to 8,
Eight.
half to 4 again.
So we both take 4.
And that means he'd take, what, just the 8? See, so you still got a net win out of that.
Yeah. This was mostly because
Oh, yeah.
Now also
We are-
give me
we are blazing
a
trails on
wisdom saving
rules.
throw since you came within 30 feet. of
Wait,
his
he took
area.
damage. Is this a concentration-based thing?
No. You have a +1 to it.
I
No,
rolled
it's
a
not
natural
concentration.
18.
Heard. I had to check.
Not his concentration.
Heard.
What'd you get? Wisdom saving throw?
19.
19.
So half damage.
Yeah, you're going to take half of this as Karen's.
Quartered.
You're going to take half of that half because you have resistance, and then you're going to half that as well because I'm going to take some of it too.
So you're going to take a quarter, and he's going to take a quarter.
Wait, also, would Arlon be grappled now?
No,
Would he be prone? Since he got knocked
no,
He
he
didn't get knocked down?
No, because he
he's
passed the dex
passed the
save.
save.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
guys got to think. He's still saved.
16
technically.
total damage, not halved or quartered or whatever.
So
Okay,
four
so
again.
another 4 again.
How much was it?
4.
4.
4 total? So,
Yeah.
So
16
technically,
more?
you've taken 8 points of damage this round of combat,
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine.
which not bad for what we just did.
Is that it for your turn? Bot.
Of course not. I still have actions all over the place.
Okay.
He
You
just
do?
fell. That's all he did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he did just fall, didn't he? I'd like to roll a pantomiming check.
I'm going to cast Bane.
Oh.
It's a charisma save of 15.
Okay. Charisma save. He got 20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Curses.
And then with my bonus action, I will Misty Step. Actually, I won't. No, I'm not gonna do that. My bonus action, I'm just gonna freaking look him real hard in the eyes like this. I'm just gonna get close.
Don't forget something. I just have to check because it would be beneficial for anyone to have that.
I'm like right there.
Yeah, you
Anyway.
get Bardic Inspiration during my landing because my armor makes musical sounds because I installed cymbals on the knee pads.
All right.
But if you-
Yep.
He installed kazoos, so every time he swings his arm, it makes a cacophony of kazoo noises.
There's a pan flute attached to my chaps so that every time I fart, you get music.
As you're looking at Arlon, he stares at you. My Tranquility Jones. Yes, we had a traitor in our midst. Who's the other one? Is it Rhodin?
It's you. I am the Avatar of Tranquility. You are merely an imposter.
No, I am embodying all of the pain and suffering those people below you have seen.
That's a little sus.
When was the last time you ate dinner?
Last night.
When was the last time they ate dinner?
Well, some people have to make sacrifices
fucked,
to get to the...
cock.
Would
Imposter
Macha have
among us.
seen like us up in the sky dropping
Yeah.
Vought, or would,
Oh,
would she have just like?
No, I don't want to do that.
I mean, she came up right as Vodt was dropping. I'll just make it that way.
Okay, I'm just
you
curious.
hear
what
like
she
a
was
crash
like.
and cymbal
Just
noises
like-
going. Is that it for your turn, Vodt?
Part of me thematically wants to say on my next turn I want to have Get Fucked Cuck be like Dissonant Whispers or something, but I also don't want to spend my turn prematurely.
It is on Arlon's turn. He has a plus 20 to his religion check. He has to get 35. So 15 or higher, he passes.
You suck.
Ooh,
My curse worked.
13!
You do, in fact, suck.
He is going to use a legendary action. You see he slams down the staff. He used one already. He used the second one. This is the last legendary action. It is called Take My Place Instead. So you see a white light come from the staff and goes out into the giant crowd, and you see it zaps a person. He's able to re-roll a religion check
No!
while taking the life of one of the Sons of Tranquility.
You suck even harder.
He really
Hopefully
is a
the
cuck.
scale works.
He is re-rolling this.
Audience, this is the textbook definition of
You rolled a 12.
12.
12.
and like most cucks, he got fucked.
My curse worked. He does, in fact, suck even harder.
The gravity has shifted a little bit. You see in this small pocket where all of you are, it sort of is becoming more silence. Like, you hear the air is thin. There isn't much noise. It is more muffled on the outside of this than it is on the inside of this little radiant bubble that is being formed around the staff.
Dibs on that band name.
Radiant bubble.
Yeah?
Um,
That's our new adventurer name.
with back at the top of the round, another
then just go up.
Do that,
you
yeah.
see
That
the
sounds like a
green
good idea, right?
pillar seals up and the light
No.
goes in.
You
Rip.
motherfucker. Both my parents are dead now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's very
Alright.
depressing.
I think I missed something. What are his religion checks for again?
Trying to open up the domain of
to open up
tranquility.
the plane.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We have an
Got it.
idea. Hopefully it works.
I think I had like a lapse of like cognition.
Why are we here?
Just
I got the rule about like the pillars increase his rolls, but I missed the rule about what he was actually trying to accomplish.
he forgot what was actually
We
going
forgot what
on.
we were doing.
I was
Vaughn
like-
just like crashed and was like, okay, what's up?
I was like, this guy's a cult leader. He's bullshitting these people. He's just fucking with them. He's not actually doing anything. He's just like sucking their souls out or something.
Vought got hit with his
Dialogue.
collective
You're
like
reading
sober
quests.
like
You
hangovers
have the
all
quest
hitting him
to
at
the
once.
quest log,
Look,
but
I
you
have
don't
one day a
context.
week to play this MMO. I'm just here to grind.
After that, Satrix, you were up.
Cool. So Rhodin, do you want me to hold my turn and you do the thing that we talked about, or do you want me to go first and get it all set up? Because I'll wrap around if need be.
Do I see like my parents' pillars?
Yes.
You hold your turn. I'll do it all.
heard. I'm going to hold my turn to...
You wait, I'll do it all. Don't hold your turn. I don't know what that means. You wait. I got it.
I'm still going to hold my turn.
You're still using the tin can attached to the rope to communicate all of this.
Yes, the rope is the string for the tin cans now. Okay.
You just replace the string with the rope.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
We can work out the logic later.
Satrix
It's
is holding
magic
his
rope.
turn. Macha, give me another wisdom saving throw as you're still in the 30
Jesus
foot.
Christ.
It's recurring. Oh no.
Oh, wait. I almost forgot. That was the end of my turn. Rhyceris finally made it to the top, I'm pretty sure.
Is Ricer within 30 feet?
That's a good question. I suppose yes, if the 300
Give me
feet
a
was right at the
wisdom
top.
saving throw for Ricer.
Oh,
For
shit.
theatrical purposes, we see Rice here like just slowly climbing the peak of this ziggurat, and he's like panting heavily. He's got those like anime like breath bubbles coming out of his mouth, and he goes.
You said a wisdom save?
Can I use Bardic Inspiration for saves?
Yeah, you can use it for basically anything.
I rolled a natural 1.
Same!
And Rice here goes.
But that's gonna be a, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10. Technically a 10.
I call dibs on voicing
15.
all friendly creatures that are.
Ricer takes 16 points of damage.
Rhyceris is still alive.
As Ricer like gets up to the stairs, just crossing the ziggurat, a stone like tumbles and like knocks it. Macha,
Okay.
what'd you get?
Also a nat 1, but
wait.
technically a 10.
All right, Macha, you
Oh no.
24 points of damage as a Karen stone slams into you and like knocks you over with it. You're not prone, but just how are you looking?
Not good.
All right, how do you want to do your turn?
Okay, so was the shield that he used, was that a spell or was that one of his legendary?
That was one of his reactions.
Dumb.
But that means it was a spell, technically, right?
Yeah.
Or an effect. We believe.
Now you people have come to take away my tranquility, stop the progress of our people.
By the way, has he
Tranquility.
noticed us?
Oh yeah,
No, I mean like specifically
Oh, yeah.
me and... Okay, cool.
yeah. I'm just gonna let you know you're not gonna stop me. You can't stop what is gonna happen. It has been proclaimed by the God's soul that we will be in a place of tranquility, even with you here or not.
Have you ever heard of dragons?
Draw what?
Dragons.
I'd also like to point out that you are in a place of tranquility. Tranquility is here, and I am he. This is your
You are not
prophecy,
true
and it
tranquility.
culminates in the end of you. But what about dragons? What's going on over there, man?
Dragging my nuts across your face.
Oh! I don't even know what dragons are. That's good.
What you doing, Macha?
I guess I'm just gonna go all in with my attacks and hope that
They do damage.
yeah. So I'm gonna attack 3 times, all with my whip. That's a 21, a 9, and a 13.
The 21's the only one that hits.
Great. That's gonna be a. Okay, well that's gonna be a 7 plus 4, 11 damage.
Plus an additional 4 psychic damage as Rice here blasts out some psychic energy from its maw.
All right. As Macha comes up, gets hit by the Karen stone, sort of wobbled a little bit, looking bruised and bloody. She takes out her whip, happily named Sadie, given to her by Elword, and hits Arlon across the mouth with it, where you see it takes a chunk out of his cheek.
She takes out her brand new whip and runs him over at 60 an hour going down the freeway.
Is that
0
it
to
for your
60
turn,
in
Macha?
2.5 seconds, man.
Yeah.
Rhodin, you're up.
Okay, so I assume I see like my parents' pillars light up.
Yep.
Okay, I want to take my movement with the rope to get about 10 feet from Arlon.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, no problem. Knew that was coming. It's 16.
16
We have a lot of rope. You don't have to be that close.
You
I've
take
got other
half of
plans.
this. 15.
I take a quarter of that then, right?
No,
it only goes one
Other
way.
way
Yeah,
around.
I only take-
Okay.
Yeah.
It only goes one way. Okay.
26 points of damage, half to 13.
Okay. I want to wrap the rope, like, get it started to, like, kind of wrap around him, like, halfway wrapped around him.
Mm-hmm.
For my action, I would like to cast Beacon of Hope right where Arlon basically is. The spell bestows hope and vitality, choosing a number of creatures within range. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Okay.
I'm within 30 feet, Macha's within 30 feet. I'm going to cast Healing Word on Macha as a bonus action. So she's going to take 4 + 4, 8 healing from me.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
And that's going to be my turn.
All right.
My held action will go off. I also start wrapping around Arlon with my end of the rope.
All right.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
Give me a athletics check.
With advantage because we're helping each other, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. All right, that's actually not bad. That is unfortunately going to be a +0 to it, but it is still a 16.
16. With a 16, you are an agile flyer. You basically you've matched Rhodin into when he started to wrap it, you started to wrap around the other side, and you basically you have a giant, you're about to do a knot, you just have to pull it. Is that it for your turn?
That was just my held action.
Okay.
It's not my turn yet. You want to just fly off the ziggurat with him? Now that we've wrapped him up?
Yeah.
We'll drop him from the sky really high.
I just want to make sure that I pass through these two on my next whichever way you're going to go. I want to make sure.
I fly straight up.
Give me a strength saving throw.
Can I choose to withhold actually doing it, then like just fly straight up to get in preparation to give him the help action since
Okay.
this is his boss, not
'Cause
mine?
It is going to be a contested strength throw. Because Rhodin is Arlong is a big dude too.
I'm giving him the help action with the rest of my turn because all I did was use my movement.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, no, this is gonna.
Okay.
Oh wait, I am going to command Rice here to basically just stay and block, so
Okay.
it takes no damage.
Vodt, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna pull from my pouch
Okay.
a wad of hair that I have collected from various dogs around Newlander.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter and blow this hair into this man's like clothing so that he becomes very tickled and itchy by the hair.
Oh,
This is Tasha's Hideous Laughter, but with some like non-magical logic around it. The magic in this case just guides the hair to him.
Yeah.
It gets it stuck in his nostrils and such.
What's
Oh.
the saving
This
throw
is
for it?
Wisdom save 15.
All right.
that makes me itchy, man.
You got a 15.
15 even.
10 plus 5, yeah.
I'm just thinking of fiberglass now. God,
Is that for your turn, Vodt?
I have another way to distract him.
With my free action, yeah. There's really not too much I can actually do here. Is that a bonus action?
I'm not sure.
It's about that.
It is. Okay.
I don't.
You kind of need it. That's right. I forgot that. Yeah, with my bonus action, after I see my dog hair just kind of blow off into one of the pillars and incinerate itself, I cast
God, it
Bardic
smells-
on Rhodin by looking at him and doing a heart over my chest with my hands, so he knows that I love him dearly.
Tears are streaming down my face right now.
The scent of their love is burning wet dog hair.
No, I'm sad my parents died, but I found another family. That's why I'm crying.
I read the stat block wrong. He has 3 legendary resistances
Yes.
and legendary actions. I've used 2 of the resistances, and the action resets each turn, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
No, legendary actions reset. It's legendary resistances that are per day.
Yeah. So, keeping track for everyone here. 2 legendary resistances out of there. 2 out of the 3. He is rolling to get the ritual off. He has a plus 25. So he has to get a 10 or higher.
That's whack.
Well, when did the DC get lower?
With the pillars with all the pillars.
All the pillars.
I thought that just increased how much he had
Yeah,
his roll.
Yeah,
Well,
they
you
add
said it was the 35 though, not 35.
DC 35.
Well, you said DC 25. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I meant he adds a plus 25.
Okay, I was just confused for a second there.
He adds a plus 25. It is a DC 30. He is rolling.
You suck.
Has to get higher than a 10.
You got higher than 10. You got a 13.
33.
TPK.
No, wait, no. 30. Oh, 25. That's
13
right.
plus 25.
My bad. So 38. 38. Not 3d8, 38.
And
So
now we
with-
are TPK'd.
So with Rice here at the steps, Rhodin and Satrix flying around with a rope, Vodt is right in front of him. What do you want your last words to say to Arlon? Like as he is about to slam down the staff. Since you're right in front, since whoever is right in front of him, is there any last words you want to say before he smacks down the staff?
I flip him the bird.
How close is right in front?
Can see him basically.
I cast fog cloud.
No. We're going into cinematic mode.
I want to pray to my God to let me use channel divinity. Soul, please. Please. This guy's a fucker.
Oh my money.
You see,
We have to pay animators to do that.
he is.
In that case, what I'm gonna say to him is as follows. You tap that staff, there's no going back. Everything you convinced yourself that you are, everything you represent, everything you've ever claimed to be becomes an instantaneous lie. Every person who has ever loved you or who will ever love you will only see you as the man who committed a grave atrocity. You've already killed one of your people for no fucking reason today. You fucking sucked them dry, you piece of fuck. Okay? So get this through your dumb motherfucking head. You're in the wrong. This is your last goddamn chance. You stop, or I will hunt you to the ends of reality, dead or not, and I will render you gone from existence, motherfucker. Do you get me?
Do you want to see what you think your lie is actually truth and reality? And he slams down the staff. You see everyone within that radiant bubble. So Arlon and you guys.
Oh, cool. It gets worse.
It is a bright white light. You have never felt it before. It seems like you are floating in air. It's about 30 minutes of just that you can't feel anything around you. You don't see anyone around you. You are basically just energy again. You wake up. You're in this vast green field.
Also, for all you audio listeners, I'm now flipping off Liam.
And that is it for this session of Stuck in a Dungeon. That was an interesting note to end on, guys.
It's incredibly depressing that
fucking-
somehow we lost, even though we were trying to lynch the leader of this cult. And yes, I used the word lynch because that is what we were going to do.
My parents died, and we fucking lost the first phase of the fight.
To be
Plus,
fair,
everybody
no
else
one.
there
The
seems to be
insight,
dead.
he got an 18.
I could tell by the look on your face that you had rolled higher than me, but I was hoping.
Thank
Your
you
legendary
guys.
resistances did not make that possible.
I still wanted to cut his face off and wear it by the end of this session, but
Thank
that
you guys
didn't
for tuning in
happen.
to Stuck in a Dungeon every other Sunday. Liam, you want to take it from here, buddy?
Thank you for watching. Give us a rating, share it around. I hope y'all enjoyed the story we've done so far. Now, I know once I turn off this recording, my players are going to strangle me like they tried to do Arlon. Hope y'all have a good one.
That
Keep
was
an eye
not
out for a
strangling.
Redbubble announcement.
Goodbye.
We'll be opening a store sometime in the next month, hopefully. We've had quite a few ideas just from this session alone. Keep an eye out also on our Patreon and Instagram, we said.
Probably Instagram. I think that's the easiest way we can do it.
Yeah,
We're going to be
Insta-
Maybe a
trying to start
Facebook page
showing
later
some
on, but-
behind-the-scenes pictures and such on Instagram. We're also going to try and just kind of revamp those social media areas sometime between now and mid-August.
I mean, they will. I won't. I don't have social media because I don't like it.
That's okay. It's not ours. It's just the groups.
You can follow us at Instagram at Stuck in the Dungeon. On TikTok, again, at Stuck in the Dungeon. What's
YouTube,
YouTube?
Spotify.
Yeah,
Apple
YouTube,
Podcasts?
Stuck in the Dungeon. Spotify, at Stuck in the Dungeon.
We on Apple?
I think we're on.
No.
Not
no,
Apple.
we're just on
There was a third
regular
one you
Anchor,
said.
aren't we?
Google Podcast.
Google Podcasts.
And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you stay stuck.
I didn't enjoy.
Yeah, Arlon killed Rhodin's parents. We're upset.